exactly the same. Hello to you, wherever you're watching in the world. We have sprint races in Formula One. This is the super sprint to decide the Grand Prix. Jensen, who's going to get it?
Well, these guys know it's got to be turn 1 or turn 3 that they make the moves happen. It's not going to happen later on, I don't think, because people will be moving around blocking. So I think it's so important who gets through turn 3 first, and I think that is the person that's going to win the race. So
Max Verstappen slots in to that pole position on the grid as he's watched on from the pit wall. Beside him, Lewis Hamilton on that front row. Fernando Alonso alongside Carlos Sainz, the all-Spanish second row, trying to make a move. Then we've got Pierre Gasly and Lance Stroll, Perez and Norris, Hulkenberg and Ocon. That is the top 10. We're all set in a line for the third time this afternoon. 5 lights are on. It's lights out, away we go. Hamilton gets away well. Verstappen comes over to try and cut him off and does so. The Verstappen leads. Fernando Alonso tries to go round the outside. Hamilton's in second place, and there's contact. Carlos Sainz spins Fernando Alonso around. The 2 Spanish drivers making contact, and there is Esteban Ocon and Pierre Gasly out of this race too. It's chaos as straight on goes Lance Stroll into turn 3. Aston Martin have seen their hopes of a double podium or a race win absolutely evaporated. Then we've got another red flag. That should be the race over now. But Esteban Ocon and Pierre Gasly took each other out. Oh dear, Aston Martin and Alpine having a nightmare of a resumption here. Verstappen stayed ahead of Hamilton and Sainz in third. Nico Hulkenberg up to 4th, Yuki Tsunoda 5th. Norris, Piastri, Joe, Bottas and Perez will all be scoring points if we don't get a restart here. But that was absolute chaos at the start.
We've lost 6 cars, I think, from the start of that race. Absolute chaos from the start of the restart. But yeah, do they keep these positions or is it taken back one lap?
Okay, so Silverstone, lap 1. Silverstone lap 1, they didn't get past a sector. That's why when we restarted, they had to do it in the original grid order. Otmar Safnauer, you've got 2 cars out at the moment. If we don't apply those rules from Silverstone before, we'll come to you in 2 seconds because we just want to see the replay of what happened. Verstappen goes across to cut off Lewis Hamilton. Alonso then thinks, right, there'll be a gap round the outside. Sainz down the inside here. Gasly locks up, just avoids Alonso. Sainz tags his fellow countryman, spins him around. Checo Perez gets avoided, and then we see the two Alpines coming together.
Yeah, it was all caused by the contact between Carlos and Fernando. I don't know where the 2 Alpines got to. Oh, there they are. Oh.
Right. Everything was happening at the restart there. We see cars skidding off into the gravel, Perez losing it, and that's the contact with the 2 Alpines. Otmar Safnauer, to you, down on the pit wall.